time because wonder of wonders, my phone died. Having said that, the last car I wanted to show you at VW is this. The T-Cross is similar to the Kamiq, and that's the Kamiq over there which I showed you in the last video. So for those of you who did not see the last video, if you just go on our YouTube channel timeline, you'll see the last one which has Volkswagen, Skoda, Audi, etc. I talked about this car, the Kamiq. So you've got the Kodiaq, the Karoq. Kodiaq's the car with the hood open over there. Karoq is the slightly more compact SUV that's red at the back there, and then you got the tiny one which is Kamiq. And in the Volkswagen family, that becomes the Tiguan, the T-Roc, and the T-Cross. Now the T-Cross is the latest car in the VW SUV lineup, and they've never had one that's been this small. So the Tiguan used to be the smallest SUV, then you got the T-Roc, and finally the T-Cross. Now the T-Cross holds a lot of interest for us because all this possibility of products on the MQB platform coming to India next year, well, looking a lot like this, folks. This is the platform. These are the products in some shape or form anyway. So could be a good rival to the Creta, you think? Nice and colorful on the inside, complements the little orange accents on the car outside. Simplistic enough in terms of layout and screen. Nice cluster, a little bit of a digital screen there. The touch screen looks pretty good. Good enough plastics, though they have been slipping off late from VW, at least by European standards. But nice seats, smartly done. And in the Indian context, maybe you want to see a rear AC vent there, don't you? But at least you've got the USB points, more crucial perhaps these days. And I think the main thing is the proposition of space is not as bad as what people had feared. Nice styling at the back. You're seeing this long red strip happening across the VW family these days. Audi's doing it, Porsche's doing it. So why not VW? Decent sized boot as well. Bigger than a hatch for sure. And what do you think of that styling? Now you've got to react to that, folks, because this could be that big, interesting play by VW in India finally. So it looks good in grey and orange, don't you think? It's interesting how so many SUVs want to be grey and orange these days. So again, silver car, Tiguan, grey car, T-Roc, and then this orange family here, T-Cross. Very interesting, I would think. And you know something? It's been a similar play that's been done across the VW family. So you've seen the Skoda 3, you've seen the VW 3. And well, you've got them from Seat as well. So well, let me show you what's happening over here. So that's the Ateca. Look at that, pretty sharp as well, won't you think? Well, concept car, Cupra, and another nice concept which almost looks Tesla-like. Surprise there. No surprise there, I should say. Yeah, see that face? Very Tesla-like. But yeah, you got the Terraco, the Arona, and the Ateca SUV lineup. Speaking of SUVs, the Subaru brand, known for SUVs, not the prettiest cars for some time now, but the reason I put Subaru as a topic is because look at this concept car. I think it's one of the most interesting new designs to come out of Japan for a while, and very sharp, very almost incongruous. It's the world premiere of the Viviz Adrenaline concept. Look at that wheel arch. Have you seen anything like it? I doubt it. It's almost unreal looking. It's got a little bit of a FJ Cruiser kind of vibe because of this color, I guess. Nice LED lighting. Interesting use of texture for the roof. Of course, this is a concept, so they can do whatever they like. None of that could make it to production. But this sized car is something that Subaru would like to play up. And look at those interesting details in the lights and the brake, in the bumper. and well, you got similar sort of flower pattern up front too. Yeah, that detail to me is very interesting, and that one too. Interesting use of angles and a very almost organic sort of a pattern, I would think. So yeah, had to show you that because you haven't seen something like that before for sure. It's something different, and from Subaru especially, it's nice to see a strong new direction for design. Probably one of the Subarus everybody loves, without a doubt, is the BRZ, which is of course the FT86 from Toyota. Now the thing with Geneva is you also get to see a lot of interesting component suppliers like Brembo here, for example. You've got a lot of the design houses and some technology players as well starting to show up. So it's interesting from that perspective. Yeah, there's Aurus, the interesting Rolls-Royce-like play. But anyway, I don't want to waste time on that, because what I definitely want to show you. Oh, look at that! Very nice. But yeah, I am trying to get to what I really want to show you. Well, it's quite literally becoming a walkthrough now, isn't it? But well, let me carry on show stuff on the way. Doesn't hurt. All right, but not to be distracted. There you go. A lot of you have questions about this, and so it makes sense to show it to you. The Battista from Automobili Pininfarina. Yes, the Mahindra-backed brand, and they have 3 of them on display here. 2 on this stand, which is the Automobili Pininfarina stand. 1 in blue and 1 in grey, and then there's a white one at the Pininfarina stand. It's confusing, I know, but the idea there is to say that this is the car company, that's the design house. So they have 2 separate pavilions. Interesting use of 2 colors for the interior upholstery. See, there's black and tan. That's nice. Nobody's done that before. And that's the face. So electric hypercar getting a lot of interest, a lot of attention, and certainly getting a lot of congratulatory messages for Michael Peschke, waving to me over there. And let me see if I can get him over for a quick chat. Yeah. Thank you.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fine.
Where did he go? Is he around, Michael? Oh, he's back there.
Yeah.
All right.
You need him for an interview?
Yeah, I mean, just wanted to get a quick comment from him if possible.
Okay, no problem.
Because I am online, so I thought, why not
So, no problem.
talk to him right away.
Anything, just let me know.
I will.
Some data. You have anyway
Yeah.
already all data. So.
Pretty much. But thank you. That's just hello. That's just the design study, but that's the real car, if you will. All right, we're getting a closer look at it now. Is that the production model? This one is. The blue one isn't. But all right, Michael's disappeared. Was hoping I could get him for a quick word. All right, let me show you some of that interior detail now.
Gently, but must.
Exactly. Extremely careful.
Very, very careful, possible.
I don't even have any.
Those 3 screens, that's interesting, isn't it? I was in here yesterday. I was sitting inside the car and trying to experience some of that. But very interesting. And look at that little key detail as well. Ambient lighting done kind of subtly, and nice craftsmanship. For sure, for a car which is going to be one of just 150 for a select few who have a lot of money, it has to be extra special.
But who counts? Basically, I'm saying that this is the most powerful production car in the world, except obviously for the Japanese, the huge
So some quick words about Pininfarina now. There's already talk about how there could be 3 or 4 models in the next few years. The next car will be an all-terrain vehicle. Yes, SUV alert, once again, no surprise. Also, of course, pure electric, and of course, also in the high-performance spectrum, because that's something that the brand says is not going to compromise going forward as well. Trying to keep the car in view so that you can keep feasting your eyes on it. But yeah, the larger point being that given the kind of success, you want to call it success or you want to call it great reception at this point, that this car has got, the Battista, there is like a likelihood that that larger plan of 3 or 4 cars that was being talked about at the start will actually materialize. So yeah, a lot of promise for sure. And I was talking with Anand Mahindra yesterday, he was here as well, and there's a lot of excitement about just how the revival of this name and turning it into an automotive brand has created here in Europe especially, and also at Pebble Beach when they took the mock-up to Pebble Beach last year. A lot of buying interest from collectors and potential owners in the US. So yeah, I don't think selling this car is going to be an issue at all. Not at all for Pininfarina. And on that note, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching and goodbye for now. Hope you've enjoyed everything that I've been posting here from Geneva, and always want to wish you safe travel, safe driving. Please wear your seatbelts, of course.